I see. So this one was what you did. All right. PRMI Mortgage, primeres.com/Alpine. Hey, if you're looking to buy, refi, or if you're considering a reverse mortgage, call our local mortgage guy that you can trust. Call Chris Wiley at PRMI Mortgage. For nearly 25 years, Chris has been helping local San Diegans with all their mortgage needs. They make it easy. You could work with a friendly expert team that will help you get the best deal on a mortgage. Call Chris Wiley, 619-722-1303 or primeres.com/Alpine. I see what happened. You guys just swapped the pages.
We did.
And didn't tell me.
Well, kind of.
Sorry.
We did tell you because you're the one with the accurate agenda.
Yeah, it's about as accurate as it could get. All right, Alisha, she is going to do a gear review. Oh, she brought coloring books. What do you
Bring
got?
your crayons?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I always carry them. What do you got for us?
So actually, I kind of thought, everybody's got gear and gears and gadgets are awesome. And I thought, let's bring some gear for the mind. So I wanted to I brought a couple books that I have here that are from a guy that I've actually personally trained with. I even have a picture of myself with him.
Who's this?
His name is Gary Quisenberry.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Hi,
Yep.
Gary.
So I spent quite a bit of time with Gary doing some training, and he is a really cool, I don't know if I can say bad words, he's a really cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
He has a history. If you want to know a little bit about his background, he's a U.S. Army vet. He spent 19 years as an air marshal, and he has quite extensive experience teaching and working within the domestic and foreign counterterrorism world. And so he has seen some stuff. And so he's put together these books that I think I highly recommend them for everybody. He actually has a couple different books that he's put out for different people within the population. There's going to be at least one that applies to you. And all of his books have to do with just awareness and keeping yourself safe. He covers the traits of predatory behavior. He teaches you how to conduct a personal safety check. He talks about how to develop strong awareness skills and what to do if you find yourself in a potential situation. And he has, the two that I brought with me are the two that I have because these are the two that applied to me in my life. And I have the first is called Spotting Danger Before It Spots You, and then Spotting Danger Before It Spots Your Teens. And he has another version that is going to be geared towards children. It's, Spotting Danger Before It Spots Your Kids.
And they're not real big books, which is kind of nice.
They are not. And they are written from a real normal, average guy's perspective. They don't get into a lot of legal talk or things that are going to be kind of difficult for people to kind of read through. It's real
or put
language.
You to sleep.
Exactly. It's real stuff, real situations, and they're amazing. And, I found that they are available also on Audible. They are available on Kindle and on Amazon if you want to get paper copies as well.
So probably Amazon's the best place to go.
If you want a physical book.
What was your favorite thing? And when you were training with him, what was your favorite thing about the guy?
So the training that I did with him was all about engaging a threat. So we did it was all from a holster. So it was a lot of holster draw. It was a lot of he focused. What I was mentioning earlier about talking about speed versus accuracy. His whole concept is we talked a lot about understanding how to use your sights in a quick method to where you could pick up what you need to get and then get a hit that's good enough. And a lot of us were pressed because a lot of us are used to shooting for accuracy. And when you're thrown into this world of you have to be effective and efficient, you don't have time to be accurate, but you have to find that balance of accurate enough to get the job done. And it was really a great opportunity to kind of push your limits and to get people out of their comfort zones. And so it was pretty neat.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So are these books that you would recommend people buying and then sitting down with the family and
Absolutely.
maybe have a read along?
Yep, and they're fully appropriate for the age that he's written them for. So I've just handed this one to my teens, and they've
They read them?
Yeah. And so the one for kids is geared for kids ages 5 through 12. Teens is going to be 13 and up. Obviously, the adult can apply to all adults, and he does even have a traveler's version. So if you're going to be traveling abroad, what are those things that you need to be aware and look out for?
Which nobody knows anything about.
Right.
What do you think your kids walked away with?
Well, I've worked with them prior, so they,
How
I
old
think
are
it
your
just
kids?
my kids. I told you I didn't study. 24, 19, 17, and almost 15.
Okay, well, guessing's okay.
That's close enough.
It's not like it's their birthday or anything.
Right. Don't ask me what grades.
So that's, they're still fairly young. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Have you shared this with other moms?
I haven't really had a chance to do that. I am doing that today.
That's
Oh,
what
really?
That's what
There
she's
you go.
doing.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the best place to get it is Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is a great place to get them. Unless you're anti-Amazon, then you can.
You can go to a bookstore. I wonder if bookstores would have them.
Yeah, they do.
Even Barnes and Noble.
I believe so. Yeah.
How did you find the author?
So I found him through an opportunity that I had to train. I went to a conference, and he was one of the trainers that was there. And I just, and he had the books there. And through meeting him, and when you're going to be training with somebody, sometimes you take some time and get to know them, or you research them ahead of time. And so I did that, and then I realized how pretty.
This is a guy.
Badass.
I didn't know if I was allowed to say that.
I think you're allowed to say badass. Are we allowed to
I
say
don't
badass?
know. Hold on a second. Can't you say that? Hey,
Brendan.
yeah, Brendan. Hello.
Yeah, we're good to go. You can say it.
Can
Go for
you
it.
say?
Go ahead. What's up?
Can you say bad ASS on air?
Depends
on-
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the man with the button.
I was always taught that we're not allowed to say the 7 words of George Carlin.
well,
and,
we didn't say.
well,
any
I know
of
that. I
those.
know that. But I'm gonna say badass is fine because
Well,
we
you
had
said
Badass
it.
Brewery that
All
one
right.
time, and
so
it
you
was
said
totally
it. So
Yeah,
if
he said
anybody's in
it.
trouble, it's you.
fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jackson, you're not allowed to say that, though.
He's not allowed.
You're a
to say that.
gentleman.
You can say Waffle House whenever you want to say that other word.
So this guy's a real Waffle House.
That's what you tell him from now
awesome.
on. None of this. Yeah. So that's it.
All right, so when you were training with this Waffle House, have you trained with him more than just the one time?
Just the one time.
That's awesome.
But you got 2 books.
I did.
How often does he write them? I mean,
You
what's
know,
his
these-
library?
The,
You
the
gotta-
2 that I have came out 2 years apart. I don't recall the publishing date of the others.
or how many he's got in his library?
There's a total of 4
Oh,
that
there
I
are
that I know
total
of.
4. Okay.
Yep,
And does he travel and train?
he does, and that's his main business now. Is he has I actually wrote it down here because I knew I'd forget. So he's the CEO of Quisenberry Personal Defense Training, and if you've ever watched anything on the History Channel, you might recognize him and his name because he was on the History Channel's hit television series Top Shot. He was in season 3 as well as the Top Shot All Stars.
I think I've seen that.
Maybe.
And the only reason you have 2 is because your birthday's coming up. Is that what you're trying to tell us? That you like the other 2?
My birthday's in June.
You aren't getting nothing.
Just missed it.
Hey, you got a squeegee, or whatever you call that thing. Hey, you
Well,
got
that's
a
cool,
nose
man.
hair
Jackson,
shaver.
you should. Yeah, I did. Jackson, you should read that book, man. Learn about guns.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
You're in
know.
that age.
I don't know,
age
man.
bracket.
Print's too small. You got to be bigger print like what I
Is
like.
it too basic for him? I mean, he's he goes. She's been
Could he
shooting for
read
a
it?
couple of years. Is it too
The
basic
kids,
for him?
no, the kids version is written to kids.
Okay.
Yep.
So he probably writes the way he talks, like as he's directing it to a child
Pretty
versus
much,
an
yeah.
adult.
But is the content too basic, or do you think
No.
he'd get something from it?
No, I think you definitely get something. Definitely the kids version would be wonderful. And then also in the teens, there's actually a checklist in here. So there's a hot topic that kind of comes and goes is going to be security and safety in schools. And there's actually a whole checklist in here. I'll see if I can find it. That kind of gets teens thinking about what do you have in your schools, and he kind of even gives tips on actions that can be taken and ways that you can make a difference and kind of make your school safer.
Have you ever you thought about what if you present this to a school board and see if they'd adopt it?
That's your
That's
next
it.
That's a-
next assignment.
Wonder if we should try that.
You should go down and do
We should do that. Alisha, you up for that? Maybe we should go down there and
And,
just.
all right,
Yeah.
let's go.
it. Yeah, what do you got to lose? They're only going to yell at you, arrest you, and
No, come on.
one of the
One of our board members is on a school board out in Cajon Valley.
well, maybe go talk to him first.
That's
That's
where
my
I'd go
district.
first.
It's my district.
See if he'll even let you in. Well, that's because I'll have to say that's the first time we've ever done a book review.
I know.
No. Joe used to bring in book reviews.
Who?
Joe Jamisi?
Yeah.
He did a couple book reviews.
Oh, that's right, he did. I'll
Yeah,
take
but
that
those
back.
authors weren't nearly the Waffle House this guy is.
That's right.
So
And to be a Waffle House takes a lot of work, especially for
A
you.
lot of waffles.
A lot of waffles,
Awesome.
a lot of syrup.
what are you looking to? You've been on the show. You enjoy it. We love having you. You're a big part of what we're doing now. And what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to just learning, listening and seeing how you guys operate. It's actually pretty a neat dynamic. But just the things that you bring forward, I'm excited to be part of it and to hear it and to it really gets my butt in gear and wanting to learn more as well.
Right. Well, the topics are what's really interesting because Rich does such a great job. pulling people in across the world. I mean, and they've all got a story to tell. We've had some very emotional. Remember that one young lady that she was in a school shooting.
Yeah. Yep. Kaylee.
Kaylee, we've had her on a couple of times. You want to move. You want to be moved, man. Listen to that young lady.
Gonna warn me. Bring Kleenex.
Yeah, we will. And but that's what we try to do. If you'll notice, we try to stay as non-political as possible. I mean, Mike has to kick me under the table periodically, but Michael's very good at it. But you got to bring back the mic drop.
Mic drops? Yeah.
I know it takes forever to write, but man,
yeah. All right.
his mic drops. Whoever he's talking about, they're bleeding when he's done. That's how good they are.
I will. I'll get a good one.
Come
I
on,
promise.
you're living in a resort now. You got
Resort.
right on the beach. I mean,
I'll find a good mic drop.
Yeah, because I think they're awesome.
But Rich is really the guy that's doing great things on this show.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the videos that we're going to start doing with Alisha, as far as different gear reviews, where people can actually, you can talk about the product and then actually, like, physically, if it's a firearm, you can actually have somebody film you while you shoot it and show them all the different things. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun to get Jackson there too.
Jackson,
You want to tag team with me?
You want a tag team?
Sure.
Think
All
you
right.
could fire a 50 cal? Why do I not see you screaming across the room and smacking up against the wall once you pull the trigger on that tank?
I've shot a handgun on 10 mil, so
Oh,
He's ready.
I guess I better back up the truck, huh?
Yeah. Whose 10 mil was that? Whose 10 mil did you shoot?
John Wayne.
no. Shaky Dave's.
Shaky Dave.
Oh, yeah, Shaky. You ever met Shaky Dave?
Not yet.
He's a hoot.
All right.
You know who John Wayne is?
I've heard of him many times, but
Well,
I don't
get
know.
on Turner Classic Movies. Come on, dude. I keep asking you all these questions. How about Humphrey Bogart?
Let me tell you who John Wayne was.
Yeah.
In the
His idol.
movie world, he was the ultimate Waffle House.
Yes, he was.
That's who he was.
And he could
My
hit
friend.
anything from anywhere, and he never ran out of bullets.
That's right.
Wow.
I know. That's the kind of guy you need to be.
All right, Pilgrim.
Yeah,
That's
see?
my.
That's his
It's not very
favorite.
good.
That's his favorite line.
That is.
So we're going to change your name to Mr. Waffle House. What do you think? 'Cause
All
you
right.
are a Waffle House. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Why? Because we say so.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.